And welcome to LA. Joining in progress is Jimmy G. On second 11, runs to the left side. A flag is down. Just got done calling the Steelers-Ravens game. The Steelers in the playoffs with the win over Baltimore. That's as long as Hell in a Cell does not end in a tie. As they defeated the Ravens 16-13 in overtime. For the Ravens, their season done. As for the first time since 2017, we'll miss the playoffs. And for the first time since 2015, we'll have a losing season. Jimmy G behind center on 2nd and 6. And a pitch. This is Mitchell. And Mitchell's going to lose a yard. Make it 3rd and 7. So the Niners here, it's win or go home. I'm also going to pin Saints-Falcons scores. Right now, the Saints lead the Falcons 7-0. Third and 8. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Was trying for number 23. Jermichael Hasty. And the Niners are going to have to punt it away. It's Wisnowski set to punt it away to Brandon Powell. From the 30, going to the right side 35, up to about the 39-yard line. And that is where the Rams will take over. Step aside. 1:51 to go in the first quarter. It's Rams 3, 49ers nothing. Here on your home for the NFL. Back in Los Angeles, Rams up 3-0 with the ball at the 39-yard line following the punt. For the 49ers, they need a win to get in. A loss, and they'll need help from Atlanta. Right now, the Saints lead the Falcons 7-3 with 3:15 to go in the opening quarter. As for the Steelers, all that needs to happen now is for the Chargers and Raiders not to end in a tie. Stafford behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires pass is caught. That's Michelle. Michelle getting up to about the 44-yard line. Well, here for the Rams, you just need a win to clinch the NFC West for the third time in 5 years. Of course, the Rams have not beaten the 49ers since 2018. They've lost the last 5 meetings. They've lost 6 of the last 8. Going back to 2017. Stafford behind center. And it calls to Michelle, and he's not going to go anywhere. Third and 4 upcoming. Stafford in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Now calling Michelle back to the backfield. Drops back. Looking. Fires passes. Caught. That's Kupp in the 49er territory around the 49-yard line. And what might be the final play of the quarter. And that will indeed take us to the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes down in LA. Your score, Rams 3, 49ers nothing here on your home for the NFL. Score updates from around the NFL from earlier today. Game you saw here on TSR, the Steelers defeat the Ravens 16-13. Now all they need to do is have a winner in Sunday Night Football, and they're in. Elsewhere, Washington defeated the Giants 22-7. It was the Browns 21, Bengals 16. The Lions defeat the Packers 37-30. Jaguars over Colts 26-11. Vikings over Bears 31-17. Titans clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC with a 28-25 win over the Chiefs. Chiefs will fall to the number 2 seed. In Atlanta, the Saints lead the Falcons 7-3 with just over a minute to go in the opening quarter. In Arizona, midway through the first, it's tied at 7. In Buffalo, 5:22 to go in the opening quarter. It's Bills 7, Jets nothing. In Tampa Bay, Panthers lead the Buccaneers 7-0. Dolphins lead the Patriots 14-0. Back in LA, Rams up 3-0 to start the second quarter. And what's going to be a winning? You're in for the 49ers, a loss, and they'll need some help. On the line in Atlanta. The 49ers, since the Rams moved back to LA in 2016, have a 4-1 record against them. Oh, 48-yard line. Stafford behind center. They give it to Michel, and he goes nowhere. Knocked back to the LA side of the field. It looked like, what is it, 95? So anyway, 2nd and 15 upcoming. Stafford drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Kupp. And that's going to move the chains. Stafford behind center. Oh, it's 37-yard line. Rams 5 first downs. 49ers just 1. Right side. And Michel slipped. He's going to end up losing a yard. Stafford, 22 straight completions, career high in Rams record. Finished 15 for 15 last week in Baltimore. 7 for 7 so far today. He's in the shotgun on 2nd and 11. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. Up around the 30-yard line. That's Higbee. That's going to set up 3rd and 3. At Higbee, like he's limping a little bit on the sideline. Stafford in his shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Jefferson up to around the 22-yard line. That's going to move the chains, but now Jefferson shaking up. A late flag comes in. But he's okay. Oh, and they might get the Niners for helmet to helmet, which is going to put it at the 11-yard line. Stafford behind center on 1st and 10. Calls to Michel left side and gets about 2 on the play. And play action. Stafford rolling to his right. Looking. Dumps it off. Incomplete. So that's his first incompletion of the game. And it was on a pass he really didn't even need to throw. He was trying for Ben Skowronek. Now set up 3rd down. Stafford in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Drops back, looking, fires passes, caught Cup. He's going to be short. They stop him right at the 2-yard line. And let's see what Sean McVay likes to do here. And they're going to go for it. Well, you figured you're this close. Why not? Especially because you don't even need the score here. You just need a yard. Then about 50-50 on 3rd down. It looks like the Rams may reconsider. And the Rams have to take their 2nd timeout. So 4th and 1 upcoming. Stafford behind center. Drops back, looking, fires passes, caught, touchdown! Tyler Higbee. And then Rams make it a 9-0 game. So the Rams roll the dice and they... As Matt Gay will try to point after. And snap, kick, up, and good. Rams gamble on 4th down. It pays off. 10:26 to go in the 1st half. It's Rams 10, Niners nothing here on your home for the NFL. Back in LA with the Rams holding a 10-0 lead thanks to a touchdown pass from Stafford to Higbee. The 49ers need a win or St. loss to get into the playoffs. A loss of the St. win and they're done for the year. They've run 6 plays, only getting 15 yards. Rams 24 plays, 117 yards. It's right now the Saints still lead the Falcons 7-3. That's in the second quarter. So it seems like the 49ers have just got to start getting it in gear on their own. As Matt Gay will kick it off. Start off at the 25-yard line. Garoppolo behind center. Play action. Looking. Stepping up, and he lost the ball! Off for grabs, and it looks like the Rams have it! I think that was Donald who came up with it! Oh, no. It was 94, then it is a Sean Robinson. No signal yet. Ball was knocked free by Robinson. Kittle initially fell on it, but it scored it free. It looked like the 49ers maintained possession, but at a cost. Ended up being a loss of 14 on the play. And not what you need when you're fighting for your season. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Empty backfield, drops back. Looking. Stepping up, pressure coming, and he's going to get out again! And number 51, that is Troy Reeder. And the 49ers just struggling to get anything going here. Garoppolo in the shotgun on 3rd and 27. They'll just hand it off, and they know where to go for Elijah Mitchell. A drive that they lost 20 yards on. Ouch. Oh, no. They got 18 yards. So the Rams defense coming to play today as they have not allowed a first down. As Wisnowski set the punt away again. And Powell from the 49 of the Niners takes it to the right side. Here we go. 30, 25, 20 up to the 19-yard line. This is how quick the Niners had that 3 and out. I didn't even put the possession arrow on him. Stafford behind center. Drops back. It is a handoff. I feel like if I blink, I miss something. Akers gets 2 on the play. Second and 8, Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes caught. Akers only getting up to the 15-yard line. Third and 6, Stafford in the shotgun. Rams have been money 5 of 7 on third downs. Drops back, looking, fires, end zone passes, caught. Was he in bounds? Yes, he was. Touchdown. Take me again. And the Rams are opening this one up. Let's see. Yep, he was in bounds. So I think it's just a matter of did he survive? And I would say it looked like he did because there's nothing telling me otherwise. Gave for the extra point. And snap, kick, up, and good. Rams not holding back, even with a playoff spot already in hand. We got 6:44 to go in the half. It's Rams 17, 49ers nothing, and this is your home for the NFL. Scores from around the NFL. In Atlanta, the Saints holding a 7-6 advantage. 10:23 to go in the second. Out in Arizona, Cardinals take a 10-7 lead, 11:44 to go in the second quarter. As the Cardinals with a win and a Ram loss, unlikely I'll have it. We get the NFC West. 13:26 left in Buffalo. Bills 10, Jets nothing. Bills get the East of the AFC with the win. 11:09 to go in the second. Panthers 7, Bucks 3. 11:09 to go in the second in Miami. Dolphins 17, Patriots nothing. A Patriot loss gives the Bills the AFC East as well. While back in LA, the Rams up 17-0 after Stafford once again found Tyler Higbee for a touchdown. 49ers fighting for their season here so far, not looking good for them. Doing some crazy stuff here on TSR this season. maybe we could have something crazy happen here. Gay set to kick it off. And no return. The 49ers first have got to figure out to get something going on offense. Durant and 49ers have only one first down so far today. First and 10, Garoppolo in the shotgun. And once again, I forget things down. Drops back, fires, passes, caught. Getting up to about the 23-yard line. Let's see, I think that's Kittle, and it is Kittle. Ended up losing 2 on the play. Second and 12. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes, caught. That's Deebo Samuel. Up to about the 28. We'll set up 3rd and 7. Well, they're going to say 3rd and 6. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back, fires, passes, caught. And getting it first down, number 15, Juwan Jennings. And he's going to move the chains for the Niners. So it may not seem like much, but you never know. Only the second first down of the game for the Niners. And they pitches to Hasty. Or make that Mitchell. Mitchell getting up the midfield. Mitchell, 890 rushing yards this season, most by a rookie in team history. As Garoppolo's in the shotgun. And rolling out. Looking. Fires the heave. Intercepted! As that is Taylor Rapp. And things just getting worse for the Niners. Niners fighting for their season, but so far the fight's not going well. We got 3:43 to go in the half. Rams 17, Niners nothing, and this is your home for the NFL. Back in LA, the Rams taking over after the interception by Taylor Rapp. As things just going from bad to worse for the Niners, who are fighting for their playoff lives, especially with the Saints up by 1 in the second quarter. Stafford behind center. And calls to Akers, and Akers is going to be taken down for a loss. Ended up being a loss of 1. Stafford, since the second half last week, 27 of 28. He's been money. Coming up on 3 minutes to play here in the half. Stafford in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, and that's Cooper Kupp right around the 27-yard line. I'll make it 3rd and 4. Actually, make it 3rd and 3. 28. Stafford in the shotgun. He's been money on 3rd down. 6 of 6 for 95 yards. Drops back. Fires, passes, caught. It's Beckham. He slipped, but got the 1st down regardless. And out in Arizona, the Seahawks just took a 14-10 lead. Tyler Lockett, 5-yard reception. Of course, with how things are going here in LA, that scored pretty much irrelevant. Let's see, Stafford going to try to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. He won't. Two minutes to go in the first half. Rams 17, Niners nothing here on your home for the NFL. Two minutes to go in the half. Rams up 17-0 and showing no signs of slowing down. Stafford behind center on 1st and 10. Calls to Michelle. Going out to the right side, getting up to about the 40-yard line. St. just scored a touchdown, so it's now a 13-6 game. Stafford behind center. Calls to Michelle. It's about the 42-yard line. That's set up 3rd and short. Third and 1. Stafford in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking. Under pressure, he's going to go down. The first guy in there was 57. And that is Dre Greenlaw. It looked like Nick Bosa might have also gotten in there as well. Oh, no, it was Bosa at 91, Eric Armstead. And the Niners just use a timeout. So at this point, just look to get some points before the half. Take what you can get. Looks like the LA 34. As Hecker puts away. Oh, just got it off. The pressure coming. And fair catch made at the 15-yard line by Travis Benjamin. With 38 seconds to go in a half. And just trying to get some points on the board. Step aside. 17-point game on your home for the NFL. .38 seconds to go in the first half. The Niners just trying to get something going. Look around the league. The Jags stunning Indianapolis and eliminating them from the playoffs. Second time in the last 3 years. Titans secured the number 1 seed as they defeat Houston 28-25. And the Steelers still alive with the win as T.J. Watt ties the NFL single-season record with 22.5 sacks. For the Steelers to officially be in, though, They have to hope for a winner in Hell in a Cell tonight. So that actually, their win, make it still Hell in a Cell. The Niners come out 1st and 10 at the 15. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes, caught. That's Ayuk getting it out to about the 34-yard line. And the Niners will take a timeout. Oh my goodness, my notes are getting all disorganized here. .33 seconds left. Garoppolo in the shotgun on 1st and 10. And drops back, fires, passes, and a hook and ladder up to the 42-yard line. That is to Deebo Samuel. Stafford in the shotgun on 2nd and 2. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Hasty. Hasty past the 45, get it up to midfield. And they're going to try to hurry it up. Nope, they're going to have to use their final timeout with 20 seconds left. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Ayuk inside the 30 to about 25 to the 24-yard line. But because he stayed in the field of play, they're going to have to spike it. And they will with 3 seconds left. So give Robbie Gould a chance. And Gould, this will be from 42 yards. Put the Niners on the board. And here we go. Snap. Kick. Up. He got it! And the Niners are on the board for the first time today. Halfway home in LA, your score. Rams 17, 49ers 3 here on your home for the NFL. Halfway home in LA, the Rams holding a 17-3 advantage on the Niners. Let's go over the first half stats. Rams 10 first downs, the 49ers 6 first downs. Rams have run 33 total plays, Niners just 19. Rams 149 yards, 49ers 83. Rams 4.5 yards per play, 49ers 4.4. Rams under 35 yards passing to the Niners 73. Rams 14 yards rushing, 49ers 10. Both sides 2 penalties. Rams 10 penalty yards, Niners 19. Niners had an interception earlier in the game. Rams leading time of possession 19:53 to 10:07. Let's go over scores elsewhere in the league. We'll start off with action going on right now. Closing in on the first half in New Orleans and Atlanta. New Orleans leading the Saint. I don't even have my mind straight. New Orleans leading Atlanta 14-6. And a Saint win and a Niner loss puts the Saints in the playoffs. In Arizona, the Seahawks leading the Cardinals 14-10. That was just under 2 minutes ago in the first half. And it seems like the Rams are ahead 17-3. They're in good shape right now, so this score pretty much academic. But should the Rams lose, the Cardinals would need to lose for them to get the NFC West. 3:51 in the second. Bills leading the Jets 10-7, and now it's 17-6 Saints. So things looking favorable for Houdat Nation. Panthers leading the Buccaneers 7-3, just under a minute to go in the half. In Miami, the Dolphins lead the Patriots 17-7 on minute 51 to go in the first half. Dolphins looking for their first season sweep of the Patriots since 2000. Right now, it's in good shape. We get a winning season after a 1-7 start. Bucs just took the lead with just under a minute to go in the half. Let's go over scores from elsewhere. Yesterday's action, the Chiefs defeat the Broncos 28-24. Cowboys over the Eagles 51-26 from earlier today. Washington defeat the Giants 22-7. Browns defeat the Bengals 21-16. The Steelers defeated the Ravens 16-13 in overtime to essentially clinch the playoffs, although it officially needs to happen tonight with somebody winning in the Chargers-Raiders game. The Lions defeat the Packers 37-30. Jaguars upsetting the Colts 26-11. That opened the door for the Steelers. So now all that needs to happen is no tie. 31-17 Vikings over the Bears. Titans defeat the Texans 28-25. They will get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The number 1 seed, a first round bye. So Tennessee, enjoy your weekend next weekend. I should say Tennessee and Green Bay. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Both of you enjoy your weekend next weekend while everyone else plays in the wild card. So right now, looking bleak for the Niners with the Saints up by 11. So unless they could get it in gear in the second half, it's not looking promising for Kyle Shanahan and crew. The good news is they will get the ball to start the second half. So perhaps, maybe a chance. But they have to get it in gear right off the bat. They can't afford to waste any time. I feel like they need to get a touchdown on this opening drive of the second half. And the Seahawks just took a 17-10 lead right into the break. Well, close to the break. Second half kickoff on the other side of the break here on your home for the NFL. About to start the second half. Rams up 17-3. If the Niners have any chance of getting back into this game, they got to come out swinging in the second half. They got to drive, get points, preferably a touchdown, especially because the Saints just added another touchdown going into the locker room. So this now is all on them. Atlanta's not going to bail them out. As Matt Gay set to kick it off, Sean McVay, 45-0 in his career as Ram head coach when leading at halftime. So things looking pretty good for them. As Garoppolo behind center, calls the Mitchell. Mitchell bouncing off a tackle and getting up to about the 27-yard line. Second and 7, Garoppolo in the shotgun. And calls to Samuel. Samuel getting up past the 30 to about the 32. Let's set up third down and 3. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Hasty. Hasty to the 40. Get up to about the 45-yard line. That's going to move the chains. So quick check down ends up turning into a big gain. And he had to with Aaron Donald right in his face. His face, sorry. A face. Oh, it looked like the halfback angle route. Usually my play I would call man when all else fails. Man or college football when all else fails. Garoppolo behind center on 1st and 10. Play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Ayuk. Up to the 30. To the 25. Up to the 24-yard line. It's going to move the chains and put them in Rams territory. I don't know what was said at halftime, but it must have provided a spark for the Niners. Or I guess all they had to do was take one look at what's happening in Atlanta and realize we got to do this ourselves. Garoppolo in the shotgun. And calls to Mitchell. Gets up to about the 22-yard line. Second and 8, Garoppolo in the shotgun. Looking, fires, passes, caught. It's Kittle. Kittle to the 16-yard line. Now set up 3rd and short. Third and 2. Garoppolo in the shotgun. And handoff. This is Samuel. Samuel to the 10. 5. Touch. Yeah, did he get in for a touchdown? Yes, he did. Touchdown Niners. And they're right back in it. Deebo Samuel. Is he just a wide receiver? He's been doing damage on the ground as well. And Gold for the point after. And snap. Kick. Up. Good. Niners trying to stay alive. As we got 12:32 to go in the third. Rams 17, Niners 10. And this is your home for the NFL. Ten 32 to 12:32. 49ers coming out in the second half, swinging as they get it for a touchdown. Deebo Samuel on a 16-yard carry, 8th rushing touchdown this season, most by a wide receiver all time. And maybe the touchdown that gives the Niners a spark. As Gold set to kick it off. That's going to go in for a touchback. Now it's the Niners' job to try to find a way to slow down Matthew Stafford, who's been near perfect today. In fact, the last 4 quarters, he's been money. Just 1 incompletion. Since the start of the second half last week, he completed his final 15 passes, 30 of 31 in that span, and he's behind center. Calls to Michelle, and powers through, gets about 3 on the play. And of course, Niners executives doing some scoreboard watching, but I think at this point, there's really no use. They're going to have to just take care of business themselves here. Second and 7, Stafford behind center. Calls to Michelle, and he goes nowhere. So now right here would look for Stafford to throw it. And the Niners have had no answer for the air game. See what he does here. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, pressure coming, fires passes. Incomplete as Jefferson could not bring it in. And what do you know? The Niners force a 3 and out. Definitely had to be some sort of motivation in the locker room. They have come out swinging in the second half after letting the Rams batter them around for practically 30 minutes. And a punt away. And Peter. And the Rams will down at the 25. Niners not going to go down quietly. We got 8:48 to go in the third. It's Rams 17, Niners 10 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Los Angeles, the Niners take over after the forced punt. I'll see how Jimmy G and the offense come out here on their second drive of the second half. Let's start at the 25-yard line. Jimmy G in the shotgun. And it calls to Mitchell, slipping a couple tackles. Mitchell keeping on his feet, getting up to about the 33-yard line. So absorbed contact and able to grind out 8 on the play. I'll make that 7. Niners 42 yards rushing to the Rams 18. Garoppolo in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. And the call's to Mitchell. Mitchell grinding his way up to the 35. He's going to be just short. It looked like 34, excuse me. He is just short. Third and 1. Rams stacking the line. Garoppolo behind center. They give it. And first down, that's Hasty. Grinding his way up to about the 39. Now both sides 10 first downs. So the Niners starting to come to life here in the second half. And the call is to Mitchell. I'll make that Samuel. Samuel getting it out to about the 47-yard line. Set up 2nd and 2. The Saints right now up 24-6. Probably trying to ask LA what's going on here. You had them dead to rights at 17-0. Now all of a sudden there's new life, and there's possibly a chance that they could tie it up here on this drive. 46 rushing yards in the half for the Niners, 4 for the Rams, and they get a little more. Samuel will get the first down up to the 47 of the Rams. Well, remember when I said that score in Arizona is a moot point? It looked like the Rams had it in control. Well, perhaps. Perhaps not. I'll pin that score to my phone as well. Oh, 48-yard line, not 47. I'm sorry. Garoppolo behind center. And a pitch to Mitchell. Mitchell up the middle. Gets up to about the 43-yard line. And the Bucs leading the Panthers 17-7. Garoppolo behind center. And a pitch to Mitchell up the gut. And Mitchell not quite to the marker. He got to about the 39. We'll set up 3rd and 1. It's going to be third. It looks like inches. Garoppolo behind center. They're stacking the line. And he'll sneak it. Looks like he got it. We'll have to wait and see. And it looks like they did get it. Garoppolo behind center on 1st and 10. And a pitch to Mitchell. Mitchell to the 35, to the 30. Looks like he got up to the 29-yard line. Second and 1. Calls to Mitchell. Gets the first down, a little more past the 25 to the 24-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Niners 7 first downs in the second half. The Rams have yet to get anything because they've had a 3 and out, and that was it. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Samuel joining him in the backfield. And Samuel, here comes the trickery pass. End zone cut! Touchdown, Niners! Samuel to Jawan Jennings, and they're an extra point away from tying it up. Oh my goodness! He can catch, he can run, he can now throw. Is there anything Deebo Samuel can't do? Goal for the point after. Snap, kick, up, and good. We got a new game now. We got 1:46 to go here in the third. It's tied at 17 here on your home for the NFL. There's some scores from elsewhere in the NFL. In New Orleans, Saints leading in Atlanta, New Orleans leading 24-6. Of course, now there's this game critical to them because if the Niners win, that's it for them. Seahawks lead the Cardinals 17-10. Again, critical here because now with the score tied, a Cardinal win and the Ram loss could give them the NFC West. Halftime in Buffalo, Bills leading the Jets 13-7. A win gives them the AFC East. Bucks leading the Panthers 17-7 with 10:55 to go in the third. And the Dolphins leading the Patriots 17-7 with 13:19 left in the third. A Patriot loss gives the Bills the East. Back in LA, the Niners putting up 17 unanswered points, and with their season on the line, coming to life here in the third quarter, when it looked like the Rams had them dead to rights, down 17-0. Deebo Samuel to Jawan Jennings, who juggled it a little bit, but was able to eventually come down with it. I guess when all else fails, go to the bag of tricks. And that's exactly what San Francisco did, as Gold kicks it off. And no return. Matthew Stafford's got to get the Rams in gear right now. Try to slow some of this momentum down for the Niners. Stafford behind center on 1st and 10. And play action. Stafford looking. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Around the 18-yard line. And number 93, that is DJ Jones. It's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. With 80 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Stafford sacked 3 times and 20 dropbacks today. He's in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires pass. Incomplete. Zings it past Sony Michel. 3rd down. Niners this half, 149 yards total. Rams -2. As Stafford in the shotgun drops back. Looking, fires the heave! And intercepted! Take it up to the 40, to the 50, up to the 45-yard line. And number 4, who I don't have listed here, with the pick. It's Mosley on the pick. Niners defense come out punching. They take over. 46 seconds to go in the third. Tied at 17 on your home for the NFL. Niners taking over on the interception. And then once upon a time, they were down 17-0, held dead to rights. But now, all of a sudden, a tie game and then a pick six. Oh, no, an interception, excuse me. Has given them new life. And they'll start at the 30, their own 32. Mosley was down by contact on the pick. And now, all of a sudden, Niners with a chance to potentially take the lead. Garoppolo behind center. And pitch to Mitchell. Mitchell in trouble. Able to slip away. And get 3 yards on the play. So it looked like he was dead to rights on that play. And he finds a way to turn a big loss into a decent game. We'll call it a decent game. Oh, second. Oh, geez, I skipped it down here. 2nd and 7. Garoppolo now in the shotgun with an empty backfield. What might be the final play of the third quarter. Drops back, fires, passes, incomplete. Was tried by Ayuk, nearly picked off by Rapp. Ooh, dangerous play right there. I think maybe the fingertips of Ayuk prevented that from being picked. Because that was right there for Taylor Rapp. I think the last-ditch effort just get it with his fingertips to prevent him from coming away with the pick. And what is now going to be the final play of the third quarter. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Tried for Jennings. And that's how the third quarter will end. We're going to have a great one here in the fourth. Your score after 3. 49ers and Rams tied at 17, and this is your home for the NFL. About to start the fourth quarter in LA, tied at 17. The Niners need to win this game to be in the playoffs. The Saints up by 18 in the third quarter. A loss, and if that result holds up in Atlanta, they're done for. And now Robbie Gould out to punt it at. So Mitch Wisnowski must be injured if that's the case. Brandon Powell waiting to kick. Rams had him down 17-0 late in the second quarter, but the Niners have clawed back to tie it up at 17 and the punt's away. And ball bouncing. It's going to take a Niner bounce inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Not bad for a kicker. Rams will take over at the 18-yard line. We'll step aside. Just getting started here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 17 here on your home for the NFL. Rams take over at their own 18-yard line. Rams have got to try to find something here in the second half. The Niners have come to life. 14 unanswered points, tying it up at 17. Rams have yet to get anything going. 2 3-and-outs. Oh, no, a 3-and-out and an interception, I should say. But point still being they got to get something going here. The Niners playing for their season right now. The Rams just playing for the NFC West. And critical now because the Cardinals had just taken the lead 24-17. And Stafford behind center drops back, looking under pressure, pass incomplete. Try to get out to the feet of Sony Michel. And Stafford drops back. Under pressure. Gets the ball away. Just in front of Tyler Higbee. So he was lucky to get that pass off. As Nick Bosa had him. Third down and 10. What might be a critical third down here. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. Fires. Passes. Caught. Up around the 42. It's Jefferson. That's going to move the chains. As Jefferson was able to get open, make a play. First down of the second half for the Rams. Held to just 22 yards. And that was their biggest play right there. Play action. Stafford rolling to his right. Looking, throws it across the field to Michelle, incomplete. Almost felt like he could have just taken off and ran with it. Maybe get a few yards. Instead, he goes across his body. Throws it across the field just for nothing. The Cardinals with the lead. So right now, they're cheering on the Niners down there in Glendale, hoping that they might have a chance to claim the NFC West. Second and 10, Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Under pressure. And he escaped. Able to get the pass off. Again, Stafford in the face of pressure. Able to get enough time to throw it. Even if it ends up being incomplete. It looked like Bosa again. Third and 10. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Under pressure. And this time he will go down. 54. Fred Warner in on the play. And now the Niners force a punt. And the Niner Empire coming to life here in L.A. Warner, he also got a little bit of help from Arden Key, as Hecker's going to be set to punt it away. And just able to get it off. And fielded by Benjamin inside the 10. Gets up to 15-20. Up to about the 23-yard line. That's where the Niners will take over. There is no quit in the Empire. We got 12:48 to go in the game. Tied at 17 here on your home for the NFL. Back in LA, Niners taking over after the punt by the Rams. Let's see if they can try to get the lead here. "45 years ago today, Oakland Raiders defeat the Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl 11. John Madden's first and only Super Bowl title. Pay respect. The Rams held a 17-0 lead once upon a time. Now the 49ers with it, the 23, with a chance to try to take the lead. Garoppolo behind center. Pitch to Mitchell. Mitchell left side, 30. They're going to pass the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's going to move the chains. Remember, Sean McVay has not lost a game leading at halftime in his tenure as Ram head coach. But right now, the Niners playing for their season as Jordan Fuller a little slow to get up. The Falcons trimmed the deficit to 11 with a touchdown. We'll step aside. Still the fourth. Still tied. Still your home for the NFL. Back in L.A. as Fuller's being helped off the field. It looked like he had his right foot stepped on. That doesn't feel good. Right now being helped into the tent. Hopping on one leg. So far, second half, the Niners, yeah, I mean, that's all you could really say. What could you say? Garoppolo behind center, it's 35-yard line. And they give it to Mitchell again, and this time he goes nowhere. Helmet comes flying off. Second and 10 upcoming for the Niners. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass. That's caught. That's Samuel. Slips a tackle. Gets up to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Here we go. 35 up to the 33-yard line of the Rams. That's going to move the chains. Oh, my goodness. When in doubt, just go to number 19, Deebo Samuel, and he can make a play happen. Slipped 2 tackles. And that is undershirt dragged quite a bit. So it might feel about 5 sizes too big now. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Handoff. This is Samuel, and Samuel goes nowhere. Well, I guess the Rams heard what I said, and they just told me to shut up. Samuel, 6 rushes, 32 yards, a touchdown. He has 2 catches for 46 yards. Also a touchdown pass that tied the game. And we're at 10 minutes to go here in the game, tied at 17. Garoppolo behind center. Calls to Mitchell. Mitchell plowing through, getting up to about the 27-yard line. Set up 3rd and 4. Garoppolo in the shotgun on 3rd and 4. Drop back. Looking. Fires. Passes caught. That's Ayuk up inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. And that's going to move the chains. Oh, it's going to be the 18-yard line. And it calls to Mitchell. And he goes nowhere. They're actually give him a yard. Second and 9, Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back, quick. Yeah, I thought the Rams defense got in a little too quick, and that's because it's a false start. That was way too many defenders getting in unblocked. I guess that's why that is Colton McKivitz. Garoppolo in the shotgun on 2nd and 14. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Up in the air! Was it intercepted? It is! And get it up into the 7-yard line as that's Jalen Ramsey. Oh my goodness! The Niners were driving and Garoppolo makes a bad decision. That could be a game changer right there. With the concentration. Rams catch a break. Still tied at 17 on your own for the NFL. scores from elsewhere in the league. In the fourth quarter in Atlanta, Saints still holding a 24-13 lead. I'm sure that interception by Ramsey was good news for them. In Arizona, less than 2 minutes ago in the third, tied at 24. 5:42 left in the third in Buffalo. Bills lead at 13-7 on the Jets. Just started the fourth quarter in Tampa. Bucks up 24-10. Just finishing the third quarter in Miami. Dolphins up 24-10. Rams take over after the interception by Jalen Ramsey. This is when it looked like the 49ers were driving to take the lead. Jimmy G wanted a roughing the passer call for a helmet contact, but he did not get it. Stafford behind center. Let's see if this gives him the spark to reverse the Cup. Cup 20 up to the 25 to about the 27-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Caught the Niners completely off guard with that. They were expecting to hand off to Michelle. And Cooper Kupp had a lot of room to work with. Stafford behind center. Rams last 4 drives, 3 punts, and an interception. They got a chance to take the lead back here. Calls to Akers. He goes nowhere. Look, he lost 3 on the play. Back at that interception, he was trying for Kittle. Look at the concentration by Jalen Ramsey. That is something spectacular. The problem was his mistake was trying to return it. He robbed his team 12 yards. We'll see if that makes a difference there. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires passes caught right around the 29. And that's Akers. Set up 3rd and 7. It was looking like we were watching some WWE there with Greenlaw on the tackle. Get the wrestling ring out if that's going to happen. You get off the football field and get on the wrestling ring. 3rd and 6, and what's going to be a critical 3rd down here for the Niners to see if they can get a stop. Stafford in his shotgun, empty backfield, drops back. Pressure coming. Fires it off his back foot. It is caught! Cooper Kupp in the Niner territory. Oh, my goodness. But Stafford limping a little bit. Might have got his ankle caught underneath Arden Key as he was going down. But Cooper Kupp making the catch on Jimmy Ward. The San Francisco 40. But he's still good as he's behind center. 5 minutes to go in the game. Calls to Akers. Stumbled a little bit. We'll get about a yard. And a flag is down. And they're going to get the Niners. I didn't catch what the flag was. A personal foul on Greenlaw. So now the Rams got first and 10. They're in field goal range now. The pressure's on the Niners to try and... They got to hold them here. Not allow them to chew up clock. Stafford in behind center. Calls to Michelle up the middle. 15, 10-yard line inside the 10. It's going to be first and goal. Stafford behind center. Calls to Michelle. Left side. Goes nowhere. And after your Niners, you got to wonder, when do I start using my timeouts? Jimmy G also wondering, did he give the season away with that careless pass? That's the 8-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. At this point, all the Rams pretty much need to do is protect the ball. Don't turn it over. And they can take the lead right here. Michelle. The middle gets about the 4-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd and 4. Now, the good news is, regardless of what happens, whether it's a touchdown or field goal, the Niners will still have all 3 of their timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Well, unless it goes to a 2-minute warning before the field goal. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. End zone passes. Caught. Was he inbounds? Yes, he was. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp and the Rams regained the lead. Oh, my goodness. A 14-point swing right there. So instead of the Niners being up 24-17, pending the extra point, it's going to be the Rams who are up. Well, I think that second foot must have stayed in bounds because it doesn't seem like they're going to challenge it. Gave for the extra point. Snap. Kick. Up and good. Niners fighting for air now. 2:29 to go in the game. It's now Rams 24, 49ers 17, and this is your home for the NFL. Well, 14-point swing here. Niners were driving for the leading touchdown. Garoppolo throws a pick to Ramsey in the end zone. And Stafford from there drives 92 yards to give the Rams a 24-17 lead to the Niners. This possession is their season right here. Unless the Falcons could pull a miracle. This is their season right here. And maybe Jimmy G's tenure in San Francisco as well. Gay will kick it off. So the Niners have to go 75 yards to tie it. Garoppolo in the shotgun now, an empty backfield. Drops back. Pressure coming. Fires. Passes caught. That's Kittle. And only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, maybe even to eke out a yard after all that. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Passes caught. Or no, it's not. Kittle had it, but he could not hold on to it. Oh, it was only 10. They didn't give him that extra yard. I'm sorry. 2:02 left in the game. And perhaps the Niners' season. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Calls Hasty back to the backfield. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. Miller got him. Throws him down at the 17. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Niners on their last limbs. We got 2 minutes to go. Rams up by 7, 1 play away from sending them home here on your home for the NFL. Niners season comes down to this 4th down right here. And they're going to punt it. Whoa, wait, what are you doing? This is Matt LaFleur level of buffoonery here. Your season at stake, and you're going to punt it away. All the Rams would have to do at that point is get a first down. You can't be serious. And Gold will punt it away. A fair catch made at the 41. Oh, my goodness, Kyle Shanahan, what are you doing? You do not understand your season on the line, and you punt it. Why? You better hope like hell your defense can force a 3 and out, or that might be the end of the line for you here in San Fran. Stafford behind center on 1st and 10. And it calls to Michelle, nowhere to go. Able to muscle out 2 yards. And I think the Niners, of course, going to take a timeout here. So now a Ram first down will pretty much do it. Stafford behind center. And the calls to Michelle. He goes nowhere. Gets it up to about the 42, so he got back to the line of scrimmage, and the Niners going to take their second timeout with 100 seconds even to go. Well, they actually gave him a yard. So this right here, this is the Niners season hanging in the balance, especially because the Saints now made it 30-13. They need a stop to have one more chance. A first down here seals the deal. Stafford behind center. Look for a pass. And the calls to Michelle. Michelle, breaking tackles, gets up to the 45. And now the Niners will use their last time out. So, what do you know? Kyle Shanahan's decision to punt it doesn't come back to bite him in the backside. As unless the Rams want to go to the well. I mean, it doesn't matter for them. They lose. They're in the playoffs. The only difference is they'll be in as a wild card. If they decide to roll the dice and fake it, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world for them. But if they convert, they knock their arch rival out of the playoffs. And the Saints will be back in the playoffs for the 5th straight year. For the Niners to send the house. And kicks away. Right now, the Seahawks leading the Cardinals 31-24 as Benjamin Fair catches at the 11-yard line. So the Niners, with no timeouts, have to go 89 yards to stay alive in this game, or they're out. They scratch and claw their way back into this game, tying at 17, but the Rams with that interception in the end zone by Jalen Ramsey, who even with his decision to return it, sent him at the 8-yard line. The Rams drove 92 yards to take the lead. Garoppolo drops back, fires, passes caught. That's Ayuk to the 30, to about the 33-yard line, but they got to hurry. No timeouts. 75 seconds remain. Garoppolo drops back, looking, fires, passes caught. And that's Jennings up to the 38. They got to get back up. They got to start looking at sideline routes. Drops back. Garoppolo fires, passes. Caught. That's Samuel. Samuel to the 35, 30, 25, 20. Into the 19-yard line of the Rams. But they got to hurry. 40 seconds left. And Garoppolo will clock it with 34 seconds left. And oh, they're going to get the Rams for a little more. Oh, were the Rams not completely on? Oh, Jimmy G. The slyness catching the Rams still trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that ended up being a free play. So it's kind of like a free timeout and a free 5-yard stacked on. Well played, Jimmy G. And now the Rams are going to call a timeout. Now, I got to feel like I do have to ask this question. If the Niners do score a touchdown, do they try to play for overtime? Because a tie can still get them in. Or do they decide, you know what? Go for broke, go for two. I mean, they're at the phase of the game where that is a possibility. You know, that could be a decision they can make. To go for broke and try to win it right here. Deebo Samuel, 6 rushes, 32 yards, a touchdown, 3 catches, 89 yards. Also has a touchdown pass. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, pass, incomplete through the hands of Deebo Samuel. All right, through the hands of Samuel. Garoppolo drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, touchdown to Jennings, and the Niners are an extra point away from tying it up. Oh my goodness! All the adversity the Niners have gone through today, and they can force overtime with a touch, with the extra point. Or like I said, do they go for the jugular, go for two here? Well, Kyle Shanahan, I owe you an apology. Looks like your decision to punt it away wasn't a bad one. It's Gold's kick up and good. 2 overtime games in one day, and we're not even done. I still got NFL Hell in a Cell after this. Now the Rams have 2 timeouts left in 26 seconds. Do they maybe try to drive down the field and win it? So, yeah. And Kyle Shanahan doesn't pull a John Harbaugh and go for 2 when they just need the extra point. They decide, let's just go to overtime because they get to overtime. All they got to do is survive. As Gold will kick it off. Saints right now 4:17 to go in the fourth, up 17. I think at this point, nobody in San Francisco really cares about that score. They have to take care of business themselves. And it looks like the Rams aren't content with overtime. Stafford's in the shotgun. Be careful. Turnover could lead the Niners a chance to win it. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Higbee. Up to about the 37-yard line. I'd imagine the Rams are going to use a timeout. I'm keeping track of these. 21 seconds left. See if the Rams decide to take a shot downfield. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. He's going to go down. Eric Armstead. Let's see if the Rams call a timeout and they just going to say, forget. Let's go to overtime. And I think that's the route they're taking. What a contest would look to be blowout city in L.A. has now turned into an overtime contest. And right now for the 49ers, all they have to do is survive without allowing the Rams to score. So pretty much, they're playing not to lose. So I've called 2 overtime games today. If you count the National Lacrosse League game I called yesterday, I've called 3 straight overtime games. And my day isn't even over yet. Right now, the Seahawks lead the Cardinals 31-24 with 6:21 to go in the fourth. So it looks like right now, the Rams are still in good shape to win the West. This is just a matter of the Niners surviving overtime so they can survive and go to the playoffs. A tie gets them in, but I know they're going to want the win. I don't think I have to worry about SNF being preempted. I still got a good hour and some to get ready. I think I just had limited time with this game because the Ravens-Steelers went to overtime. And the 49ers won the toss. They will receive. So they got the chance to provide the knockout. With the Saints closing in on victory now, all eyes in New Orleans will shift up to Los Angeles. Niners fighting for survival. Overtime up next on your home for the NFL. At this point, Niners trying to go 10 minutes without surrendering points to the Rams. They get the ball first to start the overtime period. Right now, the Saints about ready to beat the Falcons 30-13. So all eyes now moving up to Los Angeles from New Orleans. And touchback. So does Jimmy G have one more drive in him? He was questionable today with a thumb injury. And he's overcome that as well as overcome a 17-0 deficit. A 24-17 deficit. It looked like the Rams had him dead to rights with just a first down. But they were 3 and out, and then the Niners were able to drive, get the touchdown, force overtime. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Play action, fires pass through the hands of Samuel. That was a laser beam coming out of Garoppolo's hands and went right through the hands of Samuel. I think he was starting to turn up field to make the run that, there's one thing he forgot, the ball. Jimmy G in the shotgun. And hand off to Samuel. Samuel left side, gets to the 30. Cuts back inside to the 35, up to about the 38-yard line. It's going to move the chains. Garoppolo behind center on 1st and 10. And the call's to Mitchell, right side. Mitchell getting to the 40, 45, up to about the 46-yard line. Falcons got a late touchdown, but it's not going to matter too much. Saints are going to still take it 30-20. John Lynch looking on. Meanwhile, Arizona Seahawks leading the Cardinals 38-27. 4:33 to go. And calls to Mitchell, left side. First down, past midfield. Up to about the 49-yard line. And a late flag comes in, so let's see what this is all about. Oh, nope. They're going to bring it back. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 36. Pretty much the Niners' task, just don't surrender points. All they have to do is survive. And they're going to the playoffs. So this is pretty much playing not to lose. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes, caught to Samuel up to about the 41-yard line. Set up 3rd and 7. Oh, or make that 3rd and 6 from 42. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Jennings. Jennings to the 40, 35, 30, up to the 25, to the 23-yard line. Oh my goodness. Every time you think you got the Niners pinned for the 3 count, they kick out at the last moment. And that's exactly what they did right here. Right now, they stand 24 yards, not 23, 24 yards away from the end zone. Garoppolo in the shotgun. He calls to Mitchell, gets a couple on the play. Second and 8 upcoming. Oh, so the Saints made it 30-21, 21 seconds left. Highly unlikely they're going to get 2 scores in that short span. Garoppolo behind center. Pitch to Mitchell, left side. Mitchell to the 20, gets it up to about the 17-yard line. That's going to set up yet another critical 3rd down here. Five and a half minutes to go in overtime. Oh, nope. Turned out the Falcons did not get the 2-point conversion. They just kicked the extra point, so it is going to be 30-20. 3rd and 3. All the Niners have to do is just not turn the ball over. And it looks like the Niners are going to take a timeout. What a game this has become. Well, the Niners actually had a chance to take the lead in regulation, but Jalen Ramsey with an impressive interception. Put the Rams at their own 8-yard line. And Matthew Stafford drove 92 yards to give the Rams the lead back. And it looked like the Niners punted their season away. They were able to get a 3-and-out. And Jimmy G able to drive 88 yards to tie this one up. Right now, they're 17 yards away from the end zone. They need 3 to keep the drive going. And now the Rams are going to take a timeout. Right now, it's looking like the Seahawks have the Cardinals DTR. Down 11 with 2 minutes to go. So it seems like what happens here will have no impact on the NFC West title. Now this is just a focus of, will the Niners get the final wild card berth? They'd be a 6th seed if they win. 3rd and 3. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Jennings. Jennings fighting. He gets to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. And again, just when you think you had them pinned for the count, with the last moment, they break free. And they got new life. As it says on the bottom, Niners win with a touchdown. They go to the playoffs. 8 yards away. Garoppolo behind center. Calls to Mitchell left side. Mitchell gets it up to about the 7-yard line. It's up 2nd and goal. I might need to ditch the chair. This is getting too epic. Come up on 4 minutes to play in overtime. The Niners, 448 total yards to the Rams, 252. 135 of them on the ground. The Rams just 60 rushing yards. Garoppolo's throwing for 313. Well, not all Garoppolo. Samuel had 1 pass, but 313 passing yards for the Niners. And the Niners are going to take a timeout with 3:39 to go. And that was their last one. Second and goal, Garoppolo in the shotgun. And it calls to Samuel. And he goes nowhere. And yet again, it's going to set up 3rd down. And this is crucial right here. If the Rams can get a stop, holding the field goal, they'll have a chance. But they're going to have a little under 3 minutes to work with. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, passes, caught. That's Kittle. Kittle does not get it. And number 26 of the Rams, that's Terrell Burgess. So they're able to hold the Niners to a field goal, so they're going to have a chance. And the Rams just used their final timeout, so no more timeouts after this. "24-yard try to give the Niners the lead. And here we go. Snap, kick, up, got it! With 2:45 to go in overtime, so now all they gotta do is hold the Rams. And they're going to the playoffs. Do the Rams defense have one more stop in them? 2:45 to go in the overtime period. Niners 27, Rams 24. And this is your home for the NFL. Back in Los Angeles, the Niners kick the field goal to go up 27-24. So now the Rams, well, I think at this point, have to go for a touchdown, or the Niners are going to the playoffs. They could just play for a tie, but you know what? You have a chance to knock your rival out of the playoffs, I say go for it. And Gold kicks it away. And they're going to return it from about 5 yards deep in the end zone. This is Powell. Powell getting it up to about the 18-yard line. So kind of robbed the Rams of 7 yards of field position. Matthew Stafford, 42 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter overtime. That's the most in the NFL since 2009. Does he have one more in him? He's got to go 82 yards to win. So this drive either goes for points or that's it. The Niners win. Stafford behind center. Drops back. Quick pass that is. Caught. No! Beckham could not haul it in. A sure-handed guy in crucial moments last week in Baltimore right there couldn't bring it in. I mean, even if he did, he probably was not going to get a lot. Second and 10, Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. Little bit short of Beckham, and now 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Try for Cup. And all's going to come down to this for the Niners. Oh, flag comes in. They're going to get Mosley for at least holding. Oh, no. And the Rams are going to have new life. So instead of having them with their backs against the wall on fourth down, he's now giving the Rams new life. Oh, my goodness. And it was interference, so they have it at the 25. So the Rams with a fresh set of downs. Stafford in the shotgun, drops back, looking, holds on to it, gets away, fires, passes, caught. That's Higbee. Higbee fighting for the first down yard. This is the 34, but he was able to get out of bounds, so smart decision by him. If he couldn't get the first down marker, just get out of bounds and preserve some clock. Second and 1, Stafford in the shotgun. And the call is to Michelle. And he'll get a first down as he gets it up to the 38-yard line. Closing in on the 2-minute warning here in overtime. And then we hit the 2-minute warning. Adrenaline rush time in Los Angeles. Niners 27, Rams 24, and this is your home for the NFL. Rams win it first and 10, and they are officially NFC West champs as the Seahawks defeat the Cardinals 38-30. So it doesn't matter what happens here. They're going to be hosting a playoff game next weekend. Now this is just a matter of whether the Niners will be playing next weekend or not. 2 minutes to go. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires the heat, intercepted, and the Niners are going to the playoffs. Take it on, San Fran. Oh my goodness, the Rams had the Niners' foot on their throats, but with the Niners' last gasp, able to fight back, and they're going to Wild Card Weekend next week. Oh my goodness. Ambry Thomas with the interception. And who dat going home for Wild Card Weekend? You are Saints. Better luck next year. Your final in LA, 49ers 27, Rams 24. The NFC wildcard playoff picture set. Don't go anywhere. NFL Hell in a Cell coming up after this. But for now, this is Kyle the Fanatic signing off.